think Rocky Brook officially started in '47. There was apparently a camp there before. I've never been able to find out the history, but I went there in '95. Officially '96 I took over. So from the records, it looked like it started in '47, and so we decided we should have a little anniversary party in '97. We did. At that time, Rocky Brook was owned by a company called Avnor. A Canadian International paper had sold it off, and the camp went with the sale of the property. International paper, who owns it today, of course, continued to have an agreement whereby they could fish there part of the time at least. So actually just in August, Wayne O'Donnell, who was the current manager, they had a celebration of the 75th anniversary of Rocky Brook. So. But no, we put up a big tent and brought in any of the people living who had worked with at Rocky Brook that we could find. Brought them all in and had a picnic and a barbecue and some music and all that good stuff. Yeah, there's roughly 25 most of the time. Between staff and guides, there was 8 or 9 guides, cooks for the guests, and cooks and servers, and cooks for the staff. So yeah, and guardians, wardens. So we hired a biologist, a young lady, Mary Sabin, who works for the Natural Resources in Fredericton. And so we did a lot of work there, inventory, and they still keep it going. They don't have a full-time biologist, but they still do a lot of work in the lakes and the river, smoke counting and electrofishing and all that good stuff. So all the folks that the guides, the staff, they're all characters. International paper, I think to this day, is the largest paper making company in the world. Probably, I know. In my time, I mean, they're around the world. It's mostly customers that the company brings, and it's part of the sales. So there'd be a host or some host. If there's a sales team, it may be 8 people. There may be 4 company people and 4 customers. A lot of interesting people. We've had Rockefellers up there. And another guy, Ed Pratt, he was chairman of Pfizer. Of course, Dick Cheney, a prominent person, of course, and a great fisherman. He still comes to the camp. I don't know if he was there this summer, but still comes. Pretty quiet type of guy. I remember Mark Moyer cooks for the guests at the camp, and we'd had a break, and Mark and I were going in to pick up the groceries, and Mr. Cheney was coming in with the group coming in from IP, probably Mr. George's. Anyway, Mark said to me, "Did you know that Dick Cheney has a book called Heart?" And I said, "No." Of course, there's a big history of Dick Cheney's heart and all, heart issues, heart transplant, I think, and all this stuff. So, and Mark said, "Would you mind going to Chapters to see if we could get a book? I'd like to get him to sign it." I said, no problem. Well, we went to Chapters. There was one Dick Cheney book, Heart, there. So Mark bought it, and the last day of the fishing, as we were, there's generally a photo op or whatever, and I said to Mr. Cheney, did you get a chance to sign Mark Moyer's book for him? Yeah, he said, I did. And I said, there was only one in town, but I'll get one the next time you're up. I'll have you sign it for me. Well, he said, give me your business card and I'll send you one. So he did, and the book is there somewhere, and he signed it. Hope you enjoy reading this book as much as I enjoy my time at Rocky Brook. So I told Mark, I said, I got a book from Jane. He signed. And I said, the son of a gun, I said, he's an invoice in it for $27.75 US. I've never told Mark different to this day, so. Catch a big salmon or lots of fish is important, but no, I don't think that's what it's all about. Being treated with the staff. I get a lot of comments about the quality of the people that are looking after them. Important. I know I have a file upstairs which I should put together sometime. But when somebody writes you a note back that says good stuff about your people and things, they're sincere. People don't do that lightheartedly. Rocky Brook runs today under international paper. It's a great company and a great spot. They treat their people well. I couldn't have been treated any better. And of course, well, anywhere in life you meet people, and if there weren't people, you wouldn't have much, would you?